Hey everyone, so if you're like me and you bought the Sektion cabinets from IKEA, they look like this, like that, and they have the mounting brackets on the back that look like this, like that, but you didn't get the rail, Sektion rail, which I didn't either. And I don't feel like ordering it or paying IKEA $80 to ship it to my house. Then this is the idea I've came up with that I think might work. So this is the proposed area where we're going to be putting two cabinets. These are the 40-inch ones, so they're pretty deep, 40 by 24 with two doors. So door one will open to the left, door two will open to the right, and there'll be a split right in the middle. So the issue is that you got to be able to get on a stud. And so if you're looking up there, that one there, that circle there, get it to focus here, that circle there is the right mount for the cabinet. And then that circle there is the left mount for the cabinet. What I've done is I've used a stud finder and found a stud here. And also there are two studs in the wall, actually, one there and then also one there. So my plan is I bought some metal plate from Home Depot and labeled them left and right. So this is my right one. So stud hole here, and stud hole here, and then mounting hole here and here. So essentially what I'm going to do is I'm going to mount this plate to the wall up there, and then they will then hang off of the mounting plate like that. So took the metal plates that I got outside, which, by the way, these metal plates are 1.25 inches wide and 1/8 of an inch thick. So pretty solid piece of metal. So the plan is where the mounts holes are, they will line up directly with the mounting brackets on the back, right there and right there. And then this will be mounted to the drywall. So the S's stand for studs, M stands for mount. So on this side, I've got 3 studs that I'm going to mount the bar to. And then from there, the cabinet will hang as an extra support off of the metal bar. In the parts that I can't get into a stud, on the mount side, I'm using these 1/4 inch toggle bolt fasteners. So you got to drill a 1/2 inch hole. So that's what I did here and here on both sides. And it says in 1/2 inch drywall to hold up 265 pounds. So I'm just mounting these as an extra precaution. I want these to be secured to at least 2 studs with a bar, and then this is actually what's going to be holding it to the wall. So how these work for that is you fish this end through the hole like that. Well, it's hard to do one-handed, but you push it through the hole there, and then once you get it to the other side, it pulls tight up against the drywall, and then they come with big screws that you run through, and then it will pull this against the drywall wall there. So, all right, I'm gonna mount them up. Also planning to use number 8s by 2.5 general purpose screws to mount the studs. Figured plenty of grip and definitely long enough. So yeah, all this stuff I buy from Home Depot. or Lowe's. And then these mounts here actually go on the insides. So it will be mounted like that. So you mount the screw and then it hangs on that hanging point. And there's actually like little grooves right here where this guy will notch into there. So that's how I'm gonna do it. So here's a close-up shot of the mounts. That one I was able to get a stud there and a stud all the way to the end. This one I was able to actually get 3 studs, one on the corner, one there, and then one in the middle here. So where the cabinet's actually going to be hung is from mount 1 and mount 2 here, but the metal bar acts as an extra support. You always want to make sure everything's level. So we're sitting pretty. So the next step is going to be to drill my mounts to use the drywall toggle mounts, and then cabinet can go up. So I'm going to do a quick little tutorial on how these things work. Pretty sweet. You turn it sideways like that and you push it into the hole until it goes all the way in, and then you pull it back. So you can actually, I don't know if you can see, probably not, but it's in there flush behind the drywall. And then now this clip right here, you want to force forward, and it's like a zip tie almost. Kind of difficult to do with 2 hands, or 1 hand while videoing, but you pull this tight and you push it flush just like that. So that's the finished product right there. So what you do once you get it in there nice and tight is you pull it like that, and then these will actually just snap like that, like that. So it's a flush mount ready to be run a bolt in there. This is what the mount will look like once it's finished, both sides. The kit comes with this little metal bracket that has teeth that clamps on there, and you just want to go just snug. You don't want to crank down too hard on those drywall mounts, but they look pretty good up there. Almost done. Put the cover on. That comes with the kit too. That comes over it. Pretty much these little channels right here go right on there. Fair warning, they don't go on very easily. I had to modify one and I almost cut my finger off. So don't do that. I want another mounting point. I couldn't find a stud here because it was too far out. So just drilled a hole with a wood bit through here and also through the drywall to mount another one of these guys. Just for down pressure. Just want to have extra support because we're going to be putting a lot of heavy stuff in these things. All right, so there they are. Put the doors on. You just have to mark where you want your hinges to go, and you put in the shelves with the little dowels that come with it. And the gapping on the back is not really that noticeable, with it being a little bit wider up top versus the bottom. But the final product really turned out nicely.